6 years of training service dogs in New Jersey.
Oh, they were service dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And there's only a few service dog training places in New Jersey, and one of them is the CNI or whatever.
yeah. Are we on? Yeah, we're on.
And I would think that was great fun. I always wanted to train a CNI dog.
Yeah, you've always had a
I
bit
know,
of
and
an
I
interest in
bought
that.
myself a harness right there.
Yeah,
I can't
oh,
walk
yeah.
part.
Yeah.
You can't train a CNI dog in 20 minutes.
Oh,
You know,
no,
you gotta go miles.
yeah,
And I can't walk miles.
true,
So
yeah.
it's kind of out of the question.
Oh, gee.
You put the harness on him. No, you don't put a harness on him. It was gonna be him. He's a smart dog.
This guy,
Yeah,
yeah, he is. He's a good boy.
he's a good boy.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, would you like the mail?
I'd like the mail.
Okay, not much.
Not much, but we got
One
it.
of those days, and then tomorrow you'll be overloaded with it.
Right. Well, this is from a guy who's left his daughter here. Hopefully temporarily and picked her up by now, but that's,
Oh,
maybe that's who it's from.
not dog cookies, Jim.
$10 for the fun fund.
Oh, and what's this person's
It's
name?
from Bob McGrath. That's gotta go in the pot. Ah. Warm wishes, because it's Thanksgiving. We wanted to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for the monkey fist you sent home. Well done. Wasn't that nice? Those monkey fists are very, very popular.
Yeah, they are. Okay, thank you, Larky, for your assistance. You may not eat the card.
Parrot Equine Services. This could be a problem.
Sounds like a bill.
That's the right. He's. I like Brian. I knew Brian when he was a teenager,
Oh,
working in somebody's barn down in Rockport, Foster. Okay, so this is rabies certificates. Oh. Wilson.
Wilson, how's Wilson doing? Got character.
Rabies and sizzle.
Now, did you see the video I posted over at the guest house watching TV? And him and Ace were on the couch in front of the sliding doors, and Wilson was laying right on the edge. Well, Ace teaches him, hey, when you get too nippy or whatever, I'm gonna get right in your face and you better get out of my bubble.
Mm.
So Wilson's laying on the edge, and Ace puts his head down like that, and Wilson about halfway goes, and then he rears back, and then he does it again, and Wilson just flopped right in the floor.
Okay, lesson learned.
Right. Okay. Well, it's a complicated bill. Rabies shot's $27.
Hi, polka dot guy. Polka dot, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot.
Okay. Okay, we did that.
Right.
Don't pay for repairs, sell it to us. No.
Okay.
Well, a lot of fit on the floor. Huh. Okay, we'll not do that.
All right.
What do you got? You got something.
Something there.
Is that box behind you also?
No.
that's mouse tracks.
Oh,
Oh, gee. Yeah.
okay. And this,
All right.
oh, I bet that's another one of those funny things. Those oximeters.
Oh, did you try out the new one?
I did.
And did you get a better reading?
No.
Oh.
I had the same reading as before. What started me on this was, that one of mine, the numbers are kind of low.
Yeah.
So I went to buy, and I bought these, but they wouldn't deliver them for like a week.
Oh.
So I went and bought the other ones for overnight.
Oh.
So that's why I've got so many. Now I've got extra ones here. See, I got extra.
Ah.
Is that one or
okay.
two? Oh no, that's not what this is. This is Life Alert. This goes in my car.
Oh.
It's
I
a
thought it was
string.
supposed to go around your neck.
I got one.
Oh, okay.
This is not the one around my neck.
Oh, okay.
This one is in my car, and if you pull the string, it tells everybody where you are.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
good.
cool.
Yeah.
And this is just because it needs a new battery.
You need to put one of them on the horses.
What?
Put them on the horses when they get it.
Yeah.
I bet they have something. I would bet they have
For
something.
tracking. Did you see on the news, was it last night?
That horse on the interstate.
Yeah, a
that-
great big draft
Yeah,
horse
yeah.
trotting down the interstate.
Yeah. And everybody's like, oh, look at that. People are posting pictures, not trying to help at all.
No, no.
And then they're speeding up beside it, like trying to clock how fast he's going. Of course, it's like a Clydesdale Shire cross. It's a big.
Yeah,
big
he was a
animal.
big guy.
But yeah, he's probably petrified out there, and they're just like driving by and just.
Yeah.
He's in the slow lane at least.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Did you see it?
No.
Big black.
Had
black
had
Like a
blades and four
Persian
white
one?
socks. That's why I think he's part Clydesdale.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
But he's a big, pretty horse. But yeah, they got him about a week before, and my guess is he had where he'd come from. He had grass paddocks.
Yeah.
Because when you take a horse that's used to being turned down on grass and you put them in a dirt lot with a shed, but they'll get out.
Yeah, they're gonna go find the good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just glad I was actually around today.
Yeah, that worked out fine.
Yeah.
I was afraid they were going to slip when they turned the driveway.
Well, that's why I was raising my hands up so they didn't try to pass me, and I'm like, because watching when they bring in, that's one thing I've always wanted to do on my bucket list, is go out west and instead of driving a big herd of cattle, I wanted to gather a herd of horses and bring them in.
Yeah.
And when they move a big herd of horses, they always have somebody running point. Just like when they round up the Mustangs, they'll use the choppers to bring them in, and they'll bring them in into like a funnel. But they have what they call a head horse, and it's a horse, broke horse with a halter that no matter with the air, the chopper and all that, when those wild horses start coming down the funnel, he turns his horse loose, and that horse runs right in the trap, and the Mustangs follow.
Mm.
And when they bring their herds in in the spring, they always have somebody riding point, and those horses will always follow another horse. Like you said, when you can't catch a dog, walk away from it, and it'll
Right.
follow you.
Yeah.
Same thing with a horse. I know as soon as I came up over the road and saw them, and as soon as they saw Freedom, Huxley hollered, I whistled and turned around, and they came charging right after me, and I just
They were
rode
moving.
up the driveway and down
they-
to the barn.
They were off property?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Huxley, I was talking to Carlene because I was just complaining how I couldn't catch taxi because we were supposed to ride today.
Oh.
And I caught my mare, and then I couldn't catch taxi because she just run as far away from me as she could
Oh.
because she's gotten spoiled about just standing around and eating,
Yeah.
And I couldn't catch her, so I turned my horse loose, and then I'm over there and I helped Carlene with the guineas, and then we came back down to the bottom and we're looking up just talking. Huxley gets his foot caught in the fence,
Oh no.
and he pulls back, and I see the fence break,
Oh my goodness.
and then he's turning and he's still got the fence connected to his foot, so I'm thinking, oh God, I better get up there because he's going to take off running with 50 foot of fence tied to his foot.
Yeah.
And he got his foot out. Well, as soon as he got his foot out, he went right over the fence, and he was out of
And
sight
into
before-
Partridge Berry.
Oh no.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then taxi, when I got up there, I was already halfway up there. Well, Huxley was gone by the time I got up there. I couldn't see him. And I could see taxi and Freedom, and I'm like, oh God, I got to run around them and cut them off.
Yeah.
Well, my filly cut back as soon as I went past her on this side, but Taxi just took off and jumped the fences that was smashed down, and I'm
Really?
like, and luckily I got Freedom caught. So I got Lynn and Haley and John and
Oh
everybody's
my
running up
gosh.
there after the horses, and I'm like, I got 2 pieces of hay string I was gonna fix the fence with, and I put them around my filly's neck, and I ran her down, saddled her up as quick as I could, and I haven't rode her in 2 months.
Oh.
Just took up barreling and went out where they went out and started. Last time I saw people were going along the back of the fence towards the Tanner barn, so that's the way I went. And I got to the back driveway, cantered up the driveway, and I see John, and I'm like, which way did they go? And he points down Boxford Road, so I
Oh,
start
no.
running down Boxford Road, and luckily Carlene and Lynn were right there, and that's when they saw Freedom and started following me, and we ran all the way down Boxford Road. A car was coming, I'm telling him to stop.
Yeah.
He's not stopping.
Oh,
Huxley was running in his lane,
oh, gee.
and luckily Huxley moves over because that guy didn't stop at all. I flipped him the bird, but
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and then just took up the driveway, and they followed
two-
me all the
the-
way down.
The 2 horses came barreling out of Partridgeberry Lane, and then they stood in the middle of the driveway, in the middle of the Boxford Road. Which way do we go?
Oh,
Yeah.
And
my
they're
God.
looking all. I think, oh my God, if they run that way, they're going to be all over Topsfield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll be down
But they did. They,
97.
you know, they started following him, so we were all set. But it
Yeah.
was,
Yeah,
it was
that
wild.
lucky.
Animals get out. It was a couple months ago now. I was driving to work, and obviously it wasn't one of your goats. Big tan colored goat dead on the side of the road on Route 97. Big goat. So then he got out of somebody's farm and
Yeah.
somebody hit it, poor thing.
Oh, he was dead type
Yeah.
thing. Oh my.
Yeah.
Well, see, what you got to worry about with horses is if that horse hits somebody in a car,
Oh.
you know, and somebody gets hurt, next thing you know, whoever owns the horse is getting the pantsuit off of it.
Oh. Yeah.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah. But,
Because I didn't even, it never, like, I never wrapped my head around it because it never really happened before.
Mm.
But when I was working in South Carolina, and I was working for a multi-billionaire, and it was Christmas Day, and I got to go home for Thanksgiving, so I was there taking care of the horses. Well, one of the little 2-year-old stud colts got out. Well, we were right off the main road, and up by the main road's where we kept all the brood mares. Well, that's like a teenage boy that just hit puberty. He's running right for the girls.
Mm.
And if he would jump out on that main road and somebody were to die, you know, they could sue him for millions. And
Yeah.
the guy that the ranch manager came and got me from my house, and he was like, "You need to help me catch this horse, because if he gets past me one more time, I'm going to shoot him."
Oh,
I'm like,
gee.
"Oh, good Lord, why would you shoot him?" He was like,
Oh,
"If I
but-
don't shoot him and somebody dies, they're going to
Oh.
own this ranch."
Oh
You
my
know,
God. Yeah.
I didn't realize how much of a liability it was to that point.
Yeah. I can see that.
But luckily we got
Gee.
the colt caught, so he didn't have to be shot.
Gosh. And your crew is all secure now.
Yeah.
They
For the
wear-
moment, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's not about. So this is. I'm done. I'm done with it.
Yeah, yeah. I'll
Oh,
read the
okay.
questions.
I don't know. I didn't even look at that part. Oh.
There's the live camera on the Zebu. He's such a gentle critter.
Yeah.
That's a nice.
Even when he was a little guy, when he first got here, you could go right up to him and
Well,
pet
see,
him.
that's the thing. When you're around them when they're born and you handle them all the time, that's
Yeah.
the difference between him and the other zebu.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. She's not obviously
that friendly.
used to it.
He was
Alright.
actually bottle fed. He lost his mother, I think.
Well, that's why he's so friendly.
Yeah, he's a nice animal. Where are we? the overflowing swear jar. Okay, let it rip. Yeah, we may have to turn this into the swear bear. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Mail call. Thank you, Victoria. That's a nice picture with the house in the background with the lights on. BLH is saying another sunset on the farm. Shading is this Sunday, December 5th. We're at 56%. If you can buy a $10 brick, that would be appreciated by the SDP gang. Okay. I think you should last during mail call. Okay. Oh, hello to Matt from Sniddles, who's also asking how is Wilson doing.
Oh, Wilson's doing awesome.
Good, good. Yes, Cammie's asking about the guest house, still available for possible matches and visiting CPs to volunteer.
Yep.
Okay.
And the room's upstairs.
Anna Tinsley, I saw the photos of Wilson and Ace together. Wasn't able to view the video. Nina in Sweden. I love everything about SDP, Crazy Acres, wonderful dogs, horses, zebu, chicken, and most of all Carlene, all the staff and all the volunteers, and not least all the CPs. And yes, Matt, that includes you too. Roxy's mom says if I sat like Matt is, I'd never be able to get up. My knees. Lila May, her mom has a life alert attached to her like a watch. And you have a choice of the watch or the pendant, usually.
Have you heard the story of my pendant getting in the washing machine?
No.
Well, you know, I dress and undress in front of the washer and dryer. I never put anything in the bureau anymore. It's just washer dryer on and off. So anyway, I threw all my clothes in the washing machine and went and got in the bathtub, enjoying my nice warm bathtub. All of a sudden I hear, "Mrs. White, we're calling services for you."
Oh no.
This pendant was in the washing machine and it called.
Yeah.
Whatever. I knew I had 30 seconds to get out here and shut off this thing.
Oh dear.
And the camera aims that
Oh
way.
dear.
I grabbed a towel and I went running, threw the towel at the camera, and at any rate, on we go.
Oh my goodness. Never a dull
On we go,
moment.
never a dull moment.
Indy Dunes, hi Carlene, Cindy, and Matt. How was your Wednesday?
Well, I didn't really get an awful lot done.
It was eventful.
Yeah, it was eventful.
Gosh. May is saying, the amount of people that ignore loose animals drives me mad. We stopped countless times when I was a kid to gather up dogs wandering on roads that other people were just driving around. Rounded up escaped sheep and cattle, too, a lot of times.
Janine did a duck with the ducklings. She stopped all of Storrow Drive one day.
Storrow Drive?
Storrow Drive to get the ducklings across and into the river.
Yeah, well.
And she held up the
was a good
traffic. She
thing.
got over there.
Yeah.
She,
Yep. People can just wait. I keep a leash in my glove compartment.
really? Yeah.
Just in case. There's been a couple of times when I've seen
Yeah.
dogs running loose and I got out. Barbara in Michigan, question for Matt. The horses are all beautiful. However, I wonder if the brown horse is a real character. She makes me laugh when you act goofy.
What's that again?
The brown horse, she's wondering if the brown horse is a real character.
Oh, Huxley, yeah. He's different.
Yeah.
He had his tail straight up.
Oh, just both of them.
Well, I know, but his. See, I'm still thinking he's somehow involved in
He's
this saddle.
saddlebred. He's got saddlebred.
He's got to have the saddlebred in him.
Because not all of them can 5 gate, so it's not necessarily that he's gated. But,
True.
Yeah, seeing them come, because a bunch of people sent me videos on Messenger already. Like one of the CPs just came on right as we were coming down past the chicken coop. And they were just, feet just picking them up like show ponies and tails in the air and
Yep.
snorting and looking at
Oh,
them.
wow. Okay. okay.
And when I came through the gate, I said, well, you don't have to shut it. And I get down to them, and they're still loose.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well, I
gosh.
sent somebody up, one of the workers, to come up and close the gate.
Yeah.
Let's see. Betsy in Nevada. Hi, Carlene. How about today? Did Bentley go for a senior stroll?
Yes, he did. He and Jiminy went together. They know those women.
Oh, sure. That's their
Yeah,
ride.
and then that left Sizzle with me,
yeah.
and she was devastated.
Oh.
She was. She kept looking down the driveway and looking down the driveway. Finally, they came back and took her, and she flew out and got in their car.
Good. She knows.
She knows.
Roxy's mom about the horses getting out. Again, people are idiots. Nina in Sweden for Matt. Oh, do we have trouble with wild boar?
Here we go. I can reach.
Oh, I bet that's the woman.
Call from wireless call.
Service Dog Project. Oh yeah. Oh good. Okay. Did you come through the gate? Could be. There's a way. I'll send somebody down. He's a cowboy, actually.
Yeah, this is not a joke.
Kind of hard to miss. It ain't
Yeah,
Halloween.
There's a cowboy guy. He's coming down to show you where we are. Okay? I just thought I'd warn you.
Yeah.
It's a surprise. I've been looking forward to talking with you. He'll be right along. Bye.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll save this question. Carl wanted to know what was the make and style of Matt's hat.
The make a what?
The make and style of Matt's hat.
Oh, I don't know.
We'll have to ask him when he comes back. And I'll read this when he comes back too. That's from Nina. About wild boar. Lady Barbara says the horses looked like sulky racers when they came down the driveway.
Yeah.
The first weekend I worked here, I came in the house and I said, is the mule supposed to be walking down the driveway? It was Mo. I never saw people move so fast in my life. You flew out the door
Yeah.
to get in the golf cart, and Judy was here, and you yelled to her to go find a rope, and everybody's running down the driveway. I'm thinking, I guess the answer is no. What was the rat count today?
We didn't have a rat count today.
I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow. It's busy enough. Let's see these. Okay, Lila Mae. These cows escaped from a farm up the street. From her son into his yard. Oh my goodness, what a mess. Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah, see, those are beef cattle.
Yeah.
Beef cattle are not gentled. Dairy cows are gentle because they're handled every day.
Yeah.
Beef cattle are not. They can be.
Yeah,
They can be a handful.
Guy's a low rider, isn't he?
Yeah.
A lot of beef on that. Indy Doon says free biodegradable fertilizer. Yeah, Lila Mae says huge footprints that trashed everything.
Here she comes in. We're going to let her sit someplace.
I know. What have
Hello.
Oh,
Are you
I just
vaccinated?
had my quoted. Yes, I
Are
am.
you can.
Well, I work with an immune compromised woman,
Oh, really? Oh,
so I
okay.
take extra precaution.
Have a seat. It's a rural.
Hey.
I was been looking forward to meeting with you. Why don't we shut this off?
Okay.
Although I'll introduce you. We are on camera at the moment.
Okay.
Have you been watching our cameras at all?
With the puppies mostly.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at 5 o'clock I do mail call. I open all the mail and read the mail and then we answer questions, and we've just finished that, so. But she is from New Jersey,
Yes.
and your name?
Kathy Brady.
Kathy, from New Jersey, and she has been into dog training. And we like dog trainers.
Yeah.
So, who did you work with?
Merlin's kids. New Jersey. Janice Wolf.
I don't know those. I'm very, very nearly deaf too.
Did you want me to shut the mic off or?
Why don't we shut the mic off?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. We're gonna shut the mic off. We may be back.
We may be back.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So